Final question comes from Colby in Tejas. He says, "Hey Tekzilla, after watching the Tekzilla episode discussing all the soon-to-be new processors, I was wondering, what is the difference between the new Core i7 processors and my Intel Atom n270 powering my Asus E netbook when they are both clocked at 1.6 gigahertz? Thanks, Colby from Texas." Well, this is why CPUs aren't marketed by their gigahertz rating anymore. The short version is you can do a lot more work 1,600 times per second on the Core i7 than you can on the Atom CPU. Think of the difference between, say, a Honda scooter running at 3,000 RPM versus a Formula One engine running at 3,000 RPM.
They're both running at 3,000 RPM. They must be doing the same thing.
It's different. Yeah, one of those two is probably moving a lot faster than the other, even though the tachometer says the engines are turning over at the same speed.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I started twitching when I read this question because it's like, where do I start, right? The Core i7 bus runs more than twice as fast as the bus that's feeding data to the Atom processor. It's got a faster chipset, so it moves data faster in and out from like memory to the processor. The memory moves faster. It's got a larger cache than the Core i7. It's got 4 cores to an Atom's 1 or 2 cores. So I could spend a lot of time explaining like the intricate details of the movements of zeros and ones around the processor and basically how many, it's just, more work is done per clock cycle on a Core i7 than is done on your Atom. You know, it's the same clock cycle, it's the same number of clock cycles, you know, the same number of clock cycles per second, but the amount of work that can be done with that clock cycle vastly different.
We also got an interesting question that I didn't add to the show for this week, but we might want to tackle at some point, is playing World of Warcraft, is it better on a Core i5 or a Core i7, and why? Because it's very CPU intensive, and the guy wanted to know which he should be looking for when he's building his new gaming PC next year. I'm sorry I can't remember your name right now, but we'll get it for a later show, because I'm curious myself.
Well, okay, later in the month, we're going to do a gaming build-up.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, we're going to be building Veronica's next gaming PC later in the month. And I also got to say, we also, look at that face. Show that face again.
My computer's good. My gaming PC's fine, but it needs...
Do that face again. That's the Veronica gaming faster face.
It needs a kick in the ass, for sure.
You are a depraved, obsessed gamer.
In a good way, in a good way.
In a good way.